I've got another makeup monologue video for you today. I really enjoyed doing the last one. I've got a new background, it's a lot brighter, and hopefully I've got a light in front of me, so now you can hopefully see my whole face and you can see kind of the correct tones, because it was dipping in and out and all that kind of stuff in the last video. So today I'm just going to do a kind of neutral taupey coloured eye, I think. I don't even know what I've got. I just brought up a whole box of makeup from my makeup collection, so I'm just going to get cracking. Just getting my hair out of the way, and I'm going to prime my skin with the Stila One Step Correct Skin Tone Correcting Brightening Serum, and this is a 3-colour sort of primer, but they all blend together, and I think I just took way too much, but it basically just brightens and corrects any uneven skin tone that you've got, but it obviously helps your makeup to go on smoother and just stay on for longer. Today I don't know which foundation to use. I've got two that I've not really used that often. The first one is the Calvin Klein 3-in-1 face makeup, which is this one, and I've also got this Jouer one that I've yet to use, and it's the Age Repairing Perfector. I'm just going to try a little bit. I think I'm going to try this just for something a bit different. I haven't used anything like this in a long time, like a cream foundation. And I'm going to apply that with this stippling brush, and it's the Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki, and then I'm going to go over it with my Real Techniques sponge. And if something terrible just happened, okay, it's not that bad, I'm making it sound really dramatic, but one of my flat top brushes like this, but it's the one that's completely flat, I think it was a Crown Brushes one, that actually just fell into an open tin of paint, because I'm in the middle of painting the house and I'm going a little bit insane, so if you see any white paint on my hands, then so I'll just ignore it. But I'm going a little bit insane from painting, so I was like, you know what, I need to sort of do something, and I decided to come and film this video. So now I'm going to go back to painting with all of this makeup on my face, but I don't care, sometimes you just need to do something different for a little while, and this is going on quite smoothly, back to the makeup, and yeah, I really like it. Definitely need to set it. It does look quite shiny, but it's giving me a really good coverage, and the colour that I had is number 4 Natural. Okay, I'm going to use my concealer, and I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match concealer under my eyes in Vanilla, and I'm not sure what I think of this concealer, to be honest with you. I don't know how I feel about it. The True Match foundation is one of my favourite foundations, and the reason I bought the concealer is because I really like the foundation, and it's so, I wouldn't say moisturising, but it's really radiant, and it doesn't dry my, like, I don't feel like it clings to fine lines is what I mean, and that's why I bought the concealer, and I don't know, I'm not sure what I think of it. Right now I'm just using my Collection concealer in shade 3 medium, which I need to get another one. It has an applicator, but whenever I use it on blemishes I always use my finger because we don't want them to spread. So now I'm concealed, I'm just going to take my Urban Decay Naked Powder, and this is in the shade Naked Light. I'm going to apply this all over my face using this Japonesque brush. I'm just going to get rid of a little bit of the shine that the Jouer powder has left on my skin. And I'm not going to do under my eyes because I have another concealer to use under my eyes because I'm a crazy person. So I'm going to use this Maybelline eraser as an extra concealer. And again, just blend that in with my Real Techniques sponge. I'm just going to powder a little bit over my eye area now that I've concealed that. And then I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to use the Naked Basics palette just to do my brows. I'm going to use the shadow called Faint, which is here, and a small angle Sigma brush. And I'm just going to fill my brows in a little bit, and I'm going to use my Benefit Gimme Brow as well. So I'm just doing a little bit. I'm not going to go over the top with this. I really need to get my brows done. I've been threading them myself because I'm so unsure of who to go to in Manchester, so if anyone does brows in Manchester or anyone has their brows threaded in Manchester and can tell me who they would recommend, I would really appreciate it, because I'm so paranoid of getting my brows threaded somewhere that I don't really know, because there have been so many times when, you know, I've been going on holiday and I forgot to make an appointment or something, and I've just gone into a shopping centre and had my brows threaded at some random place and I look permanently shocked. Okay, now I'm going to use the Benefit Gimme Brow in medium dark just to add a little bit more colour to them and to keep them in place. I'm going to contour, and I'm using the Becca, the one Perfecting face brush, I think this is called. I was looking for the NARS brush, I think it's called the NARS Eater brush, and nowhere has it in stock. It's like, I think it was limited edition, so I can't get hold of that. But I love this one because it's actually really easy to blend because it's so big and fluffy, and it's really easy to contour because you can use one of the corners. So I kind of put the corner into my cheekbone, even though I've got a really round face, and I do that, and then I can blend it out with the really fluffy side, so it's really great. And I'm using this Illamasqua contour and highlight. It's a really nice matte colour, so I'm going to take that shade and I'm just going to push that into the hollows of my cheeks, and this brush just makes it very, very quick and very easy because I'm not good at contouring. It's not my skill. I'm just not good at it at all, and I'm probably still not good at it, but this definitely makes it a lot easier for me, and I'm a lot better at contouring than I was before, because I wasn't doing it before because I just looked muddy all the time whenever I would try. So that just gives me a little bit of contour compared to this side. You can see it just makes a bit of a difference. And then I do apply bronzer as well, but I like to apply my blusher before I do that, and today I'm going to be using the Benefit Hervana because whenever I don't know what kind of blusher to use, I always go for this one because it's quite inoffensive and just easy, an easy blusher to use. And I'm using this Sedona lace fluffy brush to apply it. It's kind of one of those that needs swirling together, and I just feel like this has a perfect mix of sort of, it's got a bit of tan and orangey colour, but it's got a lot of pink in there as well, and it's quite brightening, and I just feel like it's quite inoffensive in terms of being a blush colour, and it's quite subtle. You kind of have to build it up a little bit. It just gives you a really subtle glow. And then I'm going to take my bronzer, and this is the Bourjois Maxi Delight bronzer. I really like the big disc bronzers because I just find them a lot easier to use, and they're just really nice for dusting all over your face. And I'm using a Sigma large powder brush, and I just kind of stipple this in, and then I'll carry on the contouring and do the sides of my forehead. And I'm going to take the highlight from the Illamasqua Sculpting palette, and it's a really, really, really shimmery highlight. So I'm going to use this Body Shop. It's kind of a well, it's not a foundation brush, but it's a flat brush like that, but I think this is meant to be a blusher brush. I'm going to take that and pat it on using this brush. So I'm going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is my favourite primer. I really like this. And I'm going to apply that all over my lid. I'm going to take my Naked palette, and I'm going to take the shade W.O.S all over my lid. I'm going to use a eye shading brush by Sigma for that. This is just basically a blank canvas. It's just a really neutral shade that I can just apply everywhere as a good base. The Primer Potion's got a little bit of colour but not a ton, so I'm going to apply that all the way over my eyes. And then I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush, this is just from number 7, and I'm going to take a matte brown shade, which is Naked 2 from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and just put that in my crease just to define it a little bit, and it's just going to act as sort of a bit of groundwork for me in this look really. So it's just giving me a little bit of definition on the eye. Then I'm going to take this L'Oreal Colour Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Hourglass Beige, and I love these, they're so shimmery, it's kind of like a pressed pigment. And I'm going to take this eyeshadow brush again that I used in the beginning, and I'm going to press this all over, well, not all over my lid, but sort of the inner kind of third of my lid, I would say. Adds a really, really pretty sheen to your lid. I'm going to take it all along, but I'm just avoiding the crease area where I put the matte brown. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well. So that has just kind of brightened up all of my eyes and it just gives a nice little shimmer. And then I'm kind of mixing and matching today. I've got a few different things, but this is a Lancome palette and this is in Sculpted Eyes. I don't know what number this one. This is ST1. But it's this really pretty palette with a lot of kind of taupey colours, not too warm but really nice and shimmery. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush again and I'm just going to take this colour here on this side and just lay that on the outer corner over that original sort of matte brown that we used before, and just give it some depth. And I'm just kind of swirling that in the corner and bringing it over. And this has a little bit of shimmering, but it's nothing like the L'Oreal Infallible colour. In comparison to that, it looks quite matte, but it's not. It's a really sort of nice shimmery shadow. Just blending and blending and blending basically. I'm just going to do a highlight shade. I'm going to take Venus from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette and put that on my brow bone. And then I'm going to take a clean fluffy blending brush and just blend that out and blend it into this taupe shadow that's underneath it. And then I kind of want to amp it up a little bit more, and I've got this shadow from RMK, which is one of their metallic shadows. It's number 2 metallic gold and it just looks like pressed gold basically. And I'm just going to take that on my ring finger and I'm going to pat it onto the centre of my eyes. And you can see that, hopefully. It's so shimmery, but it's so beautiful. When you've not gone too smoky, like when you don't go too dark in the edges, I think this just gives a really kind of subtle, pretty, but still like you've made a big effort, you know, for a dinner or like a party or something. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. I think I'm going to leave the eyes there. I'm going to use my Organic Wear mascara by Physicians Formula. So that's my mascara on my top lashes, and then I'm going to use a different mascara. I'm going to use the number 7 Stay Perfect mascara. So I'm going to use this on my bottom lashes, and I don't love this mascara for all of my lashes. Like, it's pretty good. I would use it on a day where I didn't need a lot of volume, but it's more lengthening and it's really separating, and also it's a tubing mascara so it doesn't smudge. You kind of slide it off with eye makeup remover, and so it's perfect for your lower lashes, and it just gets in there because it's a nice little brush. I'm going to take my Rimmel nude eyeliner on my waterline, and then on my lips I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked lipstick. This is the, I think they've got Naked 1 and Naked 2. And this is the original one. I really like this lipstick, but I want to kind of lighten it up a little bit, and I'm going to use my Buxom lip gloss in Creamsicle because this is kind of a peachy pinky colour, and it will just, can you see, it's just going to add a bit of colour. So yeah, that is the finished look, and I really like the combination of the kind of goldy eye, which isn't too heavy. I just feel like the glitter makes it more dressy than it actually is. It's not too intense in terms of shading and depth and things like that, and I really like this combination of the Naked lipstick and the Creamsicle lip gloss as well. So yeah, I hope you like this look. I'll leave a list of all the products that I use down below in the description, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.